Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group A. We are presented our material today is writing a letter accepting thanks, goodwill, and condolence. Before that, I will introduce my team. My name is Putri Amanda Ulandari. As moderator and my partner Sadikatul Husni and Muhammad Fakri Hanafi. The first material is writing a letter exacting text. I will present that first. Okay. Number one is what is the writing a letter exacting thanks. Start by expressing your gratitude and appreciation towards the person or people you are addressing. Then mention the specific thing they did for you that you are thankful for. Finally, and the message with another thank you and well wishes for the person's continued happiness and success. The following is the part of personal thank you to someone or to the boss. Maybe number one is I am grateful your support. Number two is I appreciate you. Number three is appreciate your taking the time. The next is I value the insight and guidance you provide. Number three is and the next is I wanted to thank you as soon as it possible. The next is I truly appreciate the confidence you saw in me. Next is I very much appreciate your help. And the last one is it was very thoughtful of you. Okay. The next is how to read a business thank you in a letter. The first one is thank you format. Thank you letter format is the title of this infographic that show in the image an example letter. On the left side of the infographic and number 5 point to this section of the email. Sorry, di sini kami tidak menampilkan contoh teksnya. Kami hanya menjelaskan menjelaskan isinya saja. Okay, the first one is start with a greeting. Number two is share your gratitude with specific example. Number three is include any detail from your conversation. Number four is close with any additional thought or information. The next is how to write a thank you letter or email. Number one is to pick your method of contract. A written letter is more personal and show the dedication. A mailed letter can take several days to arrive. Some acquisitions still interview may be time sensitive, in the which case an email is better. Think about which method is best appropriate for the message you want to convey. Number two is choose your reception. If you interview for a position with a HR manager, thank that person directly. If you meet a team, send each individual a separate note. Sending a unique thank you to each person show that you value the relationship with an appropriate person. Okay, that's material to me. The next material will presented by Sadikatul Husni to Sadikatul Husni. Time is yours.
Make it ineditable. If you send a hard copy note, write it neatly. For typed letters, as a clean, easy-to-read font such as Arial, Helvetica, or Times New Roman in 10 to 12 point size. Carefully proofread your note to avoid spelling and other grammatical errors. If you're unsure, ask a trusted friends or family member to read your note. They can help determine legibility and catch errors you might have missed. Business thank you letters are forms of professional communication, so it's best to avoid colloquialisms or other informal figures of speech. Mentioning clear, direct language can show your communication skills. It can also earn the respect of others. Example: Hello, Greg. I enjoyed our talk yesterday. I believe it can be helpful in our work on the construction project. Okay, number 4. Address the recipient appropriately. You can ask dear Mr., Mrs., or Miss as needed, followed by their last name if you are certain of the recipient's gender identity. You may also ask their full name for a gender-neutral option. If the recipient is an acquaintance, it's appropriate to ask only their first name. Number 5. Set the purpose of your reading. Let the reader know immediately why you're writing. Professionals are usually busy, so I can help if your message is straightforward. Set the purpose in the first sentence and remind the reader of a previous encounter. Referencing earlier conversation points lets the receiver know you actively participate in the meeting. It also adds a personal touch. Choosing the points most relevant to your goals can help answer the recipient's response to the issues that impact you most. Example: I appreciate your insights into the company's upcoming plans to renovate your offices. I believe my construction firm is well equipped to handle the job. Number 6. Highlight your qualifications. A thank you letter can be more than a display of gratitude. It can also be an opportunity to remind the recipient of your qualifications for a position. You might ask Miss Method when you're responding with a prospective employer. Example: I'm grateful for the chance to interview with your company. With my dedication and attention to detail, I know I have the skills to success at copywriting. Number 7. Restate your goals. The thank you letter allows you to reiterate your desire for future contact. It's much easier for people to ask you if they understand what you want or need. Include this information toward the end of your message. Example: I'm thrilled at the prospect of joining your law firm as a conflict analyst. Number 8. Ask about the next steps. Let your recipients know that you're ready to take the necessary measures for a contingent relationship by asking a question regarding the next steps. This question can also give you a timeline for what to expect later. Knowing this information can help you plan if there are other measures you can take. Thanks the recipients again for the interaction that led to you writing the letter. Follow this last item with a proper closing, such as sincerely or gratefully, and your signature if you're sending an email. Typing your name is appropriate. Example, when do you expect to hire a candidate for these positions? Please let me know if there's anything else I can do to aid your decisions. Number 9. Send it. If sending a hard copy, make sure to mail it promptly. You can also hand deliver the note to the phone desk if possible. Emails are the quickest method and promptness is key. In business communication, a fast follow-up is more likely to have a strong impact on the reader.
Thanks to Sadikato Hosni to present it, the second material. The last material I will present it again. I will continue the last material. The last material is how to read letter goodwill and condolence. Uh, in here is 5 example of a goodwill message. Number 1 is short. The message should be concise and to the point. It should not include any unnecessary information. Number 2 is sincere. The message should be sincere and sequenced. Number 3 is specific. The message should be specific. Number 4 is selfish. The message should be selfish. Number 5 is spontaneous. The message should be spontaneous. Okay, the next is how to read a goodwill letter and simple. You request a goodwill adjustment saying the payments do not reflect my current payment status. Thank you for your time reading this letter and the consideration you have given my situation. Remember to believably state what caused the late payment and mention that you have mended your ways. Exempting goodwill as gesture of goodwill is a show of appreciation for the employees' contribution to the organization. Accenting a gesture of goodwill should be a part of performance review because it is a way of appreciating the work that is done by the well-performing employees. A goodwill message example. This is a goodwill message example. In order to fully understand the large concept, it is important to see a few examples of goodwill message. The following section contains 2 examples scenarios of business creating goodwill message that will illustrate how the message can be used in a variety of situations. The example is the title is a restaurant sending a birthday message to a loyal customer. A restaurant may want to send a goodwill message to a loyal customer on their birthday. In this case, the message might look something like this. Dear, maybe example, dear Giva, we wanted to take a moment to thank you your continued support. We appreciate your partridge and we are grateful for your business. We hope you have a wonderful birthday and we look forward to seeing you again soon. secretary. The example of the restaurant name is Mama Restaurant, for example. And that's our master today. If you have any question, you can raise your hand or comment this video. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.